If you guys want to skip the gameplay and get right to build, make sure you skip the number displayed on the screen.
Let's go. Nadish. Nigga. Yeah, let's go.
Are you insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought $100 bottle of champagne like me? Just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me? Would you use your water bill to try to stain like me? Are you high enough without the Mary Jane like me? Only tear yourself apart to entertain like me? People whisper about you on the train like me? I just shouldn't waste your pretty face like me?
Never living with the demons that I got on my soul. Never think about the pain that I got on my mind. My conscience only sees from the things that I did. Never pray for forgiveness in the way that I live. You can find me in this one, I swear to God I is. Ain't nobody breathing currently the words like this. I'm a different type of nigga, never worry about the funds. I was focused on progression, bitch, you gotta get it done. I said to try to bring it in, but then again nobody wants a nigga. Push was mine and I had to find a way around it. I ran a couple of miles with a bond myself. Don't get fucked up cause it always sucks. I'ma drown in my sorrows all by myself. On a quiet night, if I'm staring at the wall with the sound but loud, I feel like I've been never before mine. Nigga, tell me what you really know, my nigga. I'm a saying like a motherfucker, trying to find a way to what's ticking. They taking plenty of time to author ridiculous text. I've been giving you real even though I'm riddled with stress. So 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4. I cry for help but nobody responded. My emotions gone, yeah, they all have been on. My self-esteem left in my confidence wanna. Got all of this pain that I did with alone. Loud, Nadish,
$100 bottle of champagne like me? Just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me? Would you use your water bill to try to stain like me? Are you high enough without the Mary Jane like me? Do you tear yourself apart to entertain like me? Do the people whisper about you on the train like me? Saying I just shouldn't waste your face like me?
never killing myself for a dream, I don't even believe it. It's really entertaining when you give it your all. I put my soul up on the table, all they do is analyze it. I'm a secret in the rhymes that I ain't never told nobody. When I started rapping, suicidal thoughts are running rampant through my mind. I made amends, I found a way, y'all. Guess I could really make it vivid so they see the clearer picture of depression, panicking, I can't take this shit, my God. Tell me why you're bringing your flow, I'm gone. And I don't wanna live no more, hold on. The pain is temporary, I hope I know that I was not created just to waste it, that's the truth. So why the fuck do I for grace? Can't explain it, it's a feeling deep inside of me. I got no witnesses left, I know I'm lost on the path I chose. I never like up on the records, I will not be exposed. I'm only giving reality, I'm a lyrical legend. My complimentary honesty is a rarity, yes. You feed the fallacy to them, but I'm not really impressed. Cause I can read between the lines and the secret lies. And you was saying like me, but the pain like me. Do you take yourself apart with a taint like me? Wanna change like me, but you can't like me. Terrified that your misery gon' remain like me. Loud, Nadish, nigga.
$100 bottle of champagne like me?
Loud.
What's up guys, it's me again and I'm back with a brand new video. I finally did a Nomad video and I finally played with Nomad. As you guys know, I don't really play with Nomad that much. I mean, I just don't think it drops that much damage, but this specific build drops a lot of damage. And I mean, it's pretty good for survival too, because I mean you have a lot of lives, but still it's not the same feeling as a Predchi or Alphashi build. It's just not the same feeling. And I'm just gonna run through it. So I'm running AK Firearms and 4000 stamina. My base damage on my lightweight M4 is 23.6k. I'm running deadly, responsive, adept, and those are my mods right there. Most of the crit chance of crit damage. And for my house, 20.1k, unforgiving, deadly, card counter. And as you guys can see, my mods, crit chance, crit damage. I don't really use my house like that, but anyway. 166k base damage on my double sword off. I have predatory, sustained, and determined. And for my vest, I have 1774 armor. I rolled it more into firearms, and I have 9% skill haste with 16,000 health, 16,674 health, and 259 firearms with 3,240 health, and 266 firearms with 3,203 health on my secondary. My mask, 1001 armor, and I rolled it more into stamina. I have 4% crit chance, and for my mods I'm running 253 firearms with 2,878 health. On my knee pads I'm running 1,481 armor. I rolled it into firearms and I have 8% crit damage. And for my prototype mods, 267 firearms with 3% skill haste. And for my performance mods, 6% first aid self-heal. On my backpack, I believe, I don't think it's max, but actually I think it's max. I have 1,207 armor, and I rolled him into firearms. I have 12,661 skill power, which I wish it was let me see, which I wish it was crit damage, because this build needs a lot of crit chance and crit damage to actually do damage. So, but I didn't have the ammo capacity on my last one, so I was lacking. But I have ammo capacity on this one, so I mean, it's whatever. I have 253 firearms with 2,878 health on the first mod, and for my performance mod, I'm running 5.50% first aid self-heal for both. My gloves are not, they're not fully optimized. I just got them, literally today. I just got them. 12% assault rifle damage, 6% crit hit chance, and 17% crit hit damage. So this is the god roll. This is the god roll gloves I was telling you guys about, because of my last Nomad build. I didn't have crit chance on it. I only had crit damage. But this is the god roll attributes I was telling you about. But anyway, I have an 890 armor, and I rolled them into firearms. So yeah. This is not fully optimized either, but I have 877 armor. I'm running more into firearms, and I have 3.50% crit hit chance. And for my performance mod, I'm running 5.50% first aid self-heal. So with this build, I don't know what to say about it. I mean, it's one of those things. Once you run the pred she build, like those burst damage builds, it's really hard to play with this one. But I mean, you have the lives, so a lot of people use it with house. I just can't run the house. I always run AR. It just feels more satisfying. But with a M4, it doesn't really hit as hard as, you know, you hit with a house. So I guess, you know, people, if you like using houses, there you go. You know, Nomad is your build. But for me, it's just, Nomad is just not my thing unless I'm getting, you know, spawn trapped or something. But even if I'm getting spawn trapped, I'll probably run Banshee, not Nomad. It's just like pred. I don't run pred at all. I don't see the point of running pred. And same thing with Nomad. I just don't see the point of running Nomad. But I mean, a lot of people like Nomad, so yeah. So my crit chance on my M4 is 22.50% crit chance, and my crit damage is 106%. Again, it's not the best. It's not the best rolls. Like if you had like 122 crit damage right here, and then probably 23% crit chance, now that'd be good. But this is not the best right here. I'm just showing you guys my build since you guys have been asking for it. But with my house, it's 37% crit chance. So you know, it's not the best. I mean, 40 and up, that's like the best one. But so this is not the best. So yeah. So I was running Pulse, but I was also using Booster Shot, and for my secondary I was using a box, and I was using Recovery. And as always, Solo Talons, Drill Line, Medkit now gives 7% of immunity from Stardust effect. And I was also running Critical Save, use a Medkit during low health to increase damage resistance by 20% for 10 seconds. I was also using Strike Back, reach low health to reduce active skill cooldowns by 20%. And for my last one, I was running On the Move, kill a hostile while moving to reduce incoming damage by 15% for 10 seconds. So that's pretty much the build. A lot of you guys, you know, run Nomad. You guys like Nomad, so I guess, you know, you guys can try this out. But if it's not an 8K firearm Nomad, I just can't run it. I just can't. It doesn't do that much damage to me, or feel as satisfying as a, you know, burst damage build will feel. But there you go, guys. That's my Nomad build. You guys have been requesting a lot of builds lately. You guys want to see a Last Dance / skirmish build, and so I'm gonna bring that. And I have a couple other builds in mind. And yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you subscribe, Make sure you turn on your post notifications to see all my videos when they go live, and make sure to like this video. Peace.
Just to pour that motherfucker